Hi everyone, it's Kasia from Tarot Map, and this is long overdue, this review. I wanted to share this Poesis oracle created by Andrea Andrea 1. And poetry for each card was written by Megan King. Graphic was by and designed by typography by Arise, right? So you can check them out on Instagram at Poesis Oracle or at their website. I'm going to link it below as well. It comes with this just little pamphlet about how to use it, about poetry, what poesis means. It's actually a word coming, it's like a Greek, I think, or Latin word, Greek. And it's a collection of 77 oracle cards. And they designed to call us within when we have questions, trusting that we already have all the answers in the center of our being. So they combine art and poetry and help cultivate us our own intuitive abilities. So for poems you have to go to their website, but I love to share with you this little spread that I actually use quite often in my readings, and I have to say just from the get-go that I really love this oracle. I have, you know, a lot of oracle decks, so obviously I love working with oracles a lot, and this Poesis oracle is definitely one of them that will stay with me, you know, because it's, I don't know, it reads well. It's kind of spot on, at least for me, and how it seemed from the readings for the clients as well, so that's pretty cool. So these three cards, it's Sun, Moon and Star. It's 3 questions. What is being illuminated? Why don't we start by just pulling some cards for us and doing this reading, okay? So these are the backs of the cards. They're regular tarot size, really nice paper. What I love about it, it's not sticky, so it slides. It's not very thin, but and it maybe doesn't get too much bent, so it's more on the paper side, but it's beautiful to shuffle like this. Let me see, because I can't remember now if I can riffle shuffle it. It's a little bit on the stiffer end, so I probably wouldn't riffle shuffle it much, but it's really great to shuffle like this. It actually feels nice. I like it. It slides well, but it's not too slidey. It's really cool. Okay, so what is being illuminated with the Sun for us? Balance. So often when we think what's being illuminated, it's like what needs to be brought to light, right? What needs to be, what we need to focus on, what's important right now. So balance is really important, and I think while we're in this eclipse portal, the next eclipse is on December 4th, and it's in Sagittarius. It's on 12 degrees. Sagittarius actually falls like right on my Neptune, Mercury and Sun conjunction, so it's, for some people it will be very powerful and important eclipse. So what I'm doing, I'm actually going on a retreat away from social media and away from you know, too much of I'm just going to quieten down, and basically I'm doing this workshop which is called Meetings with the Dark Mother. And during this pre-eclipse time, there is a self-isolation part of the workshop when we just have meditation in the evening, and everybody can do it the way that it's most suitable for them. So balance is being illuminated, and I think for most of us it's going to be really important right now, because usually when we're in the eclipse season, the forces, you know, energies, people's moods, everything's being illuminated, stuff that's hidden, it's coming up. During eclipses we start a lot of things, but we don't know yet exactly what, so there's a lot of confusion, a lot of heightened polarized energies, and that's being illuminated, that we are called to bring balance and be aware where maybe we are out of balance. So what needs to be released? Tears. Oh, look how beautiful. So with tears, obviously, maybe, you know, it's a great time now for creating of balance, to actually really truly feel what needs to be felt and release it through sweat, tears, you know, clearing of whatever maybe we're holding on to and whatever wants to move us and come out of us. So that's a beautiful one. And how am I being guided to move forward? So that's interesting with this hold. We see a person holding like a big egg with ley lines, maybe, you know, now intuitively I was thinking stones. I don't know, I said ley lines, earth, you know, she's on these high heels. I don't know, the position doesn't seem to be very comfortable for holding. So how are we being guided to move forward? It's by holding whatever we really value and take care of, even if it's not easy, even if we can only make tiny little steps forward, you know, that it's something that really brings us this sense of connection, and it gives us this sense of moving forward. It's interesting how she looks like up, as if, I don't know, she was running away from someone or escaping from someone, and she is kind of moving towards those tears. So anything, I think, that maybe we need to release, it's bringing us more balance, but we are being guided by moving forward through holding what we hold dear. And I hear the word connection a lot, and I think there is some sense of maybe connecting things that we keep holding on to connection, we keep holding on to pieces that are connecting us with other people, with other situations, with important things. And maybe we can make it easier for ourselves, take off those bloody high heels and just move as comfortable as it's possible. So this oracle is really beautiful. I'm just going to show you all the cards right now. In threes, why not? I love the keywords, to be honest, and the artwork is really intuitive. So even if you have, for example, trust, you can also see that there is layers and levels of interpreting this, because you also have tight hands and there's space and all of this stuff. There's birth, but you know, you have pomegranate and this strange face. I actually find that even though the art is quite simple in a sense of there is not so much on the cards and it's black and white, monochromatic, so it's still like really amazing to read, and it's very intuitive. So when you get a child, you know, you don't just get a child, you get lotus, you get shells, you get very kind of this Aphrodite vibe work, right? Also you can interpret at so many levels depending on where you find yourself in the triplicity, or however you choose to use this oracle. And I think it's just really induces my imagination. And very often black and white decks kind of fall short. Not always, but you know, often they do. And in some magical way, this one really doesn't. Oh, I love this humility for the cycles and bigger cycles that we're in, and also, you know, finding ourselves on this earth, floating in cosmos. Silence. The keywords are kind of really well mixed also. So there's a lot of, you know, that kind of what we can call like shadow keywords. And as I said, for each of the cards, you have a poem written on the website. So you can always go on the website and they alphabetically listed, and you can read poems. And I think it's just so beautiful that that she's done it. I think that's really cool, just cool idea. So 77 cards as well, so it feels, you know, like a tarot deck, which is awesome to shuffle. And for tarotists and tarot extravaganzas, it's really easy to handle because we're used to the weight of 78 cards. As I said, regular tarot size, really beautiful bags as well, fully reversible if you want to use reversals. Oh, I love this soften with like melt, so cool. Wish, which is reminding us a little bit of the star or struggle for Sisyphus, right? Like sometimes it can be struggle with your own head, which takes over and it just lets you do stupid things. I love this expansion too, or journey, you know, journey really have straight lines, right? A very strange card for love, I have to say. Kind of makes me always go, why? What? So this one is maybe not one of my favorites. I know it's a heart and it's kind of the hand is like, but I don't know, there's just something about it's a bit comic and too graphic like this. But other than that, I think they all are really cool. And as I said, they read really, I don't know, for me they just work spot on. I'm surprised. I just wasn't expecting it also as much, because I have Reclaim Oracle as well, which, you know, in a way is also monochromatic, but just like pink and black. And I thought, oh, it has like, you know, just maybe a bit similar vibe. But no, they're totally different. Both are amazing, but yeah, different. And she says here also to finish off, I close my eyes and feel the ancient feeling, the truth of connection, all the invisible cords between us and all the ways we belong to each other. So this is the Poesis Oracle, and I honestly highly recommend it. So take a look at it if you're interested. I link it all below. And thanks, Andrea, for sending it for a review. It's really beautiful. I'm very happy with it. Great production and just easy to use and really works that well. So thank you for watching. Bye.